This is the Atlantic Soccer Media Group, bringing you UPSL soccer coverage from the Georgia Premier Division, live on 11 Sports.
Uh, All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for today's historic match in UPSL Georgia, the women's division. We're going to kick things off today with the Community Shield. It's our kickoff program and kickoff event for the women's division, which will start next week with the Regional Cup. It's the same format as the men, and today we have at home North Georgia United women against Limeño women. As a prelude to this wonderful season. We're here at Dalton, Georgia at Riverbed Stadium, and we're expecting a good crowd today and great weather. Here, I think it's in the upper 70s, no wind, clear skies. And so we're looking forward to a good spirited match with these two teams as they debut their teams and their competition here in the UPSL Georgia. So again, these are two teams that are just starting out. This is a division that's been created to give a pathway, much like the men, to find a pathway from the amateur level all the way possibly up to professional or even to college soccer. It just gives them that much more of an opportunity with eyes on them in this game. Not sure what to expect. Again, these are two very new teams, and we're looking forward to the start of this game to be somewhat of a feeling out of each other, see where everybody is, and see what can go. Now, I will say that just watching the warm-ups, I can tell that the North Georgia United women appear to be a slightly older crew of ladies. They're more college age. Limeño a little bit younger, spirited, but both seem very skilled. And so I'm looking forward to this matchup, and we're looking forward to a really good game today. So sit back and relax and enjoy the game, and we'll get going here shortly. We're just going to go straight into the game here as the referees get themselves situated with the ladies. Both North Georgia and Limeño women are out on the field right now getting their last minute instructions. And so we're looking forward to starting in the next 30 seconds or so. So this has been a league that's been thought of and been planned for the past year. And it's been tough to get things going. It's always difficult to start things out sometimes with some of these divisions and some of these leagues, particularly with the women. A lot of the women play double duty in college and in high school. And so we'll see what happens today as we get underway here shortly. So we'll take a little few minutes break, and then we'll be right back for the kickoff. All right, so we have the referees now walking out to the center circle. And there's a bit of excitement about this. This is hopefully going to be something good as the fall season. We're going to see a pretty good number of teams joining us in the UPSL Georgia. And next week, of course, we have the kickoff tournament, the Regional Cup. Both of these teams will be in the Regional Cup. So ASMG is here. We're going to broadcast all of the games in the Regional Cup. Limeño will be kicking off. They are in yellow going from left to right. North Georgia United are in the white going from right to left. All right, and it looks like we're about ready to start. And there we go. And like I said, when they start out, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. And North Georgia has already gotten a interception in the final third coming down this left side. So Limeño were trying to work themselves out of the back, but it's gone over the end line for a goal kick. And we'll see here. I would imagine that there'll be some nervousness as things start out here. And here come Limeño now. They're settling down, trying to get those passes down the back. They got a little room down the left side now. As it goes in, she tries to cross it in, intercepted by a North Georgia defender. And now here comes North Georgia coming back quickly on the counterattack, but they lose possession in the midfield. Limeño back in possession as they work through. Miscue on the pass there. North Georgia's taking it. They're going to slow things down a little bit here. So he tries to lift it up to the midfield. But Limeño have gotten it back as they try to work themselves. Oh, again, intercepted by North Georgia United on the right side in the midfield. And now they're going to settle down a little bit more. They try to counterattack earlier. That was very effective. And here they are down that right side. Again, kicked out by Limeño. All right, oh, down. No call there. It's going to be a fair challenge. And here they come the other way, Limeño. So it goes out. Just, oh, a little tussle in the middle. Incidental contact. It's going to be a North Georgia ball coming back the other way now. Got her feet tangled up there for that foul. First free kick of the game. She goes deep. Put out by Limeño. Here they are. No, on the break. Yeah, they got someone down the middle. She's on a break. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. What can she do? She goes by, and she swings it in, rolls it in for a wonderful counterattack goal there for Limeño. Limeño women jump ahead early, 1-0 on a beautifully executed counterattack for Limeño. Very quickly there. There didn't seem to be really much danger. And boom, 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 there it is for Limeño as they go ahead. The away team goes ahead 1-0. Just in the 3rd minute. So lots of action early on here. Game played at a very high pace. And here comes North Georgia down the middle. They've got space down the middle in the penalty box. Trying to find their way through. Oh, but the shot in the end was pretty tame for the goalkeeper to take in, but there was danger there for North Georgia. Just quickly, when, as our colleague Larry Weaver says, this is a sort of response time. The first 5 minutes after you score, you have to watch out because the other team has the initiative. And they almost got through there. So here come North Georgia again, coming down. They're finding a lot of space down that right side. Freedom, but oh, wow. I saw nothing going on there. I saw nothing. It looked like a looping ball that was going to go over, but it goes in for the equalizer. Let's see if I can get the number on that. What an interesting shot there. It looked like it was going to just loop and go over harmlessly. Boy, it dipped down in below the crossbar, just beyond the grasp of the goalkeeper. So just like that, it's 1-1. The equalizer going in for North Georgia. And here comes Limeño. What can they do? It's response time for them now. And settle down. I think the nervousness is now gone. They've both had generally a good amount of possession, and they've both scored now, so the adrenaline is there. Now they have some purpose. Limeño really looking good, trying to get down that middle. Still have possession. Long shot down the right side, just wide. So that'll be a goal kick coming up now. Both teams look eager to score, eager to attack. Yeah. So let's see. And here comes down the left side. Oh, just intercepted by North Georgia. Now they're out again. See what they can do now. North Georgia trying to work themselves down the middle. They have been effective. Limeño ferrying that out pretty easily. even at this early time, we're 6 minutes in. It's been very entertaining already. 2 goals scored. Both teams really wanting to attack, really wanting to show something here. And Limeño quelling the danger there down this left side here, but only as far as North Georgia in the midfield. They reset here in the midfield. Blocked by Limeño, but it doesn't get, oh, it has now gotten back to Limeño. Here they are down this right side. The number 4 player has been very dangerous in this early time. She crosses over just beyond the streaking striker down the middle, collected by the North Georgia goalkeeper, Caitlin Carlson. And here we are coming down the other way, trying to get that counterattack going down quickly. That's something that seems to be it's going to be a hallmark for North Georgia, is that quick counterattack. And here it's got just open inside the penalty area. No one marking her. She got a shot off, but just wide of the mark. So it's even hard to catch her breath a little bit here as we go. It'll be a goal kick for Limeño. And here's a nice long one. North Georgia heads it on back. They're going to get control. If she can keep it in, yep. Yellow line is a touch line. Number 4. I'll try to get names for Limeño. I didn't get their roster before the game. But I'll tell you, the number 4 player down this right side is somebody definitely to watch. She's been very good with the speed and evasiveness down that right side. Okay. Here's Limeño again, trying to work themselves in, but they've been dispossessed. Here come North Georgia in numbers down the middle. She's got options right and left, but Limeño have taken it back, and here up, and North Georgia now have it. Sort of back and forth in the middle. A lot of play in the middle of the field, but it is North Georgia that's come out with possession now. Can they hold on to it? Can they settle and get it? They've done a good job getting back in to equalize. Great stuff from both sets of teams here. Oh, North Georgia working really well down that right side. It's going to be kept in there by North Georgia. She's trying to get in through the middle. She's got options left and right. She's trying to weed it in. It's free. Oh, nice save from the Limeño goalkeeper. Point blank. But it's going to be offside. Really good play in. She just strayed a little bit offside there, so it wouldn't have counted if it had gone in, but it was good play by the goalkeeper. So it could be a free kick from Limeño, and here it comes down the side. Looped back in, trying to get it down there, keep it down there for North Georgia. They want another opportunity to take another shot, get another shot on goal here. And as I said, beautiful park here that North Georgia have. This is North Georgia United's home field here at Riverbed Park. Great to see North Georgia throw in, coming into the right side. Headed out by Limeño. And now it's going out for a Limeño throw. Looks like we're going to have a early substitution from North Georgia. That'll be number 9, Catarina Tercero, coming in. And it looks like we're going to have a few wholesale changes here coming for Limeño. Here we go. Hey, can you help them with passes? They don't have substitute pass. All right, we're waiting for the substitutes right now. So let me see if So as you may have heard, there's a little bit of issue with the substitute passes for Limeño. Sometimes the new teams don't have all the record keeping information that they need for the match, so we're trying to get them situated so they can make their substitutions. But the game goes on, and North Georgia in control here. Hard to say. It's sort of an even game here. Limeño, as now, look good when they're going forward on that break. And as I said, number 4 in this right wing, there she is coming towards the ball there, has been very effective in getting the attack started down that right wing and crossing over. Here we go now. Down the left side, number 7, Ivanka Pineda, trying to get it down that right side, but it's a little bit too far. And Limeño couldn't keep it from going out for a corner, so we will have a corner for North Georgia United, a scoring opportunity. And we'll see, we got a few white shirts down there. You see Limeño trying to mark up a little bit. Here it comes in, and swinger headed out by Limeño. And now back to North Georgia. Is going to have it at midfield. They're going to come back in. They've got numbers down forward. They're going to try to work themselves down this way this time. They're going to have to watch out for that Limeño counterattack. It's been really effective and quick. The best way to do is hold on to possession, which they were failed to do there. Limeño with an errant pass there. Maybe too quick trying to get that counterattack going as North Georgia switches fields. But she's not going to catch it. It's going to be a Limeño throw. All right. So we're going to go with a change in the game ball. Still 1-1. We had 2 early goals within the first 6 minutes. But the game has settled down to sort of a back and forth slog match a little bit. Limeño being more effective on counterattack, and North Georgia looking to work their way up through the middle, sometimes down that right side. But here's Limeño trying to find that outlet, coming down now. Will they get it down to the number 4 player? Oh, nice work from the number 10 in the middle, keeping possession as they try to swing it down the middle. They do have a person down the front. She's going to be one-on-one. Can she slide it in? And she does. Just out the side. So close. It's a shame not to get that on frame. She got through. She did everything she needed to get in position. Got past the goalkeeper, but unfortunately couldn't get it down and into the goal. Still 1-1. So here's North Georgia now. See if they can do. And we might have a little bit of an injury here. So Limeño player is down. And now they're going to stop there. I think the referee was going to wait and see if he needed to stop the game. He has, and now going to come over. I didn't see what had happened. I think it was something that happened off the ball. Okay, so All right, apologies there. I was consulting with the referee, and I work with ASMG doing broadcast, but I also manage the women's and the men's division here. So a lot of times I wear a lot of hats here. But here comes Limeño trying to get through there. It was ferried out by the Limeño defender there. It's well done by them, but it will be a corner kick this time. So yeah, this time sometimes it can be rocky starting a new division like this. Here's an in-swinger coming in for North Georgia. They have a free person out to the right side, but she was unable to control it, and Limeño goalkeeper has taken it in, so to quell the danger. But as I say, yeah, it can be a little rocky to start things out with some of the paperwork issues that come with a new league. But the main thing is let the women play and get this league going. This is the inaugural Community Shield match between North Georgia and Limeño, the very first women's division game in the UPSL Georgia. Here we go, Limeño again down this middle has been very effective. North Georgia having a little trouble with that counterattack when it gets down in that lower third, final third for Limeño. I'm sure the coach for North Georgia is going to have to keep an eye on that. And here we're down just a bit offside there for North Georgia. Still going to be very, very tight decision there. So it'll be a free kick for Limeño. 19 minutes in. Like I said, we had the two early goals within the first 6 minutes. First from Limeño, and then, a few minutes later from North Georgia, both on counterattacking type situations. But since then, it's really settled down as both teams look again to get that advantage. Here's a very short kick from the goalkeeper, but North Georgia do retain possession. Here they come down that middle. She's got a lot of room down that middle. Trying to close her down now. She's finding that outlet down that right side again. Try to cross it in, but it goes harmlessly behind the goal for a corner now. I guess it did take a deflection, so it will be a corner kick for North Georgia. A little hard to see from this angle sometimes. So it'll be a left-footed in-swinger here. And here it comes. Plenty of attacking players in the middle. Nope. Referee says play on. There's a little tussle continue, and it's kicked out by the Limeño fullback. The Limeño coach frustrated at what she sees right now, trying to get them to clear a little bit more definitively there than what happened. But the job did get done. It's going to be a throw for North Georgia as they look to go get the ball, which is going into the woods. So we got to get another one. Pretty decent crowd here at Riverbed Park in Dalton, Georgia. Great weather. Oh boy, that was that was a tough-looking throw in there, but they let it go. Okay, North Georgia again starting to show a little bit more emphasis with the possession. They're holding on to a little bit more, but they're not doing much with it right now. Limeño, very effective when they do get it to play more direct. They're trying to get down and hit that ball down to either either laying down the right, mostly down the right to the number 4 player, sometimes down the left. Oh, almost intercepted from the North Georgia, but Limeño still have it. And here come North Georgia. Yeah. Oh, nice intervention from the Limeño midfield. As they come down now, as they work themselves down here. They down that left side this time. Nobody in the middle, though. Just going to have to wait for some support. And Limeño, too much time, and North Georgia have taken it back. So. And here's a free kick from Limeño, and all the way through to the goalkeeper harmlessly. So they will put that back into play. Number 24, Caitlin Carlson. And foul from Limeño. That'll be another free kick, and we have the substitute here. Number 5, Lupita Pineda is coming in. And she will be coming in for Nancy Paz. And North Georgia will put it back into play. Jada Martinez right down to the middle. Really good opportunity and nice save from the Limeño goalkeeper. It was North Georgia attacker was in very good position there, made the turn, but couldn't quite get much on the shot, and it was easy for the Limeño goalkeeper to take it in. And here we go. North Georgia trying to get back. Got number 4. Wish I knew her name, and she's doing really well down this left side. Kept it in. And it's going to go out. North Georgia's going to retain possession. And now Limeño have it back. Their chance to get in a throw in. That's a better throw in. Now we're coming through. Oh, little connection here. Foul call. Inadvertent. No hard feelings there, but a foul nonetheless. Going to be a free kick for North Georgia. This team seem to be evenly matched, if not playing slightly different styles. And North Georgia choosing to, although they can hit on the counterattack pretty good themselves, they're looking to do more of a possession type of game, whereas Limeño overwhelming and looking for the counterattack, soaking up the pressure, then hitting on the break. Okay, she hits it long to the right side of the penalty area. Almost finds somebody over there, but unfortunately it goes out. Unfortunately for North Georgia, it goes out for a throw. All right, so we're going to have a water break now. And so at this point, it is going to be midway through the first half with the score North Georgia United 1, Limeño Women 1. So hard to say right now. Like I say, the score is very reflective of the match itself. Both teams slightly different styles. North Georgia, they have a lot of possession, but they're not doing much with it once they get down in the lower third. Limeño is soaking up a lot of pressure and very effective on the break. And so that's going to be interesting to see how they develop that long term. But we'll see what happens as we get back to start playing here for the second part of the first half. who can get the advantage going into the halftime break. It'll be interesting to see. But this is the UPSL Georgia Community Shield. It is the kickoff program for the Regional Cup that starts next week. Kalanji women will join the fray in the Regional Cup. There's 3 teams there vying for the title there and the trophy there. And then, of course, we have the fall season where we'll have a full complement of teams playing in UPSL Georgia women. And just like the men, they will have a dual season each year, a spring and summer season, and a fall and winter season, separated by regional cups. And so each year we're looking to start this Community Shield as a kickoff to the season for the year. So there'll be 1 Community Shield each year, 2 regional cups, and 2 seasons. So it's constant playing, and just like the men, they want to keep playing, developing themselves into the next level player, whether it be college or professional. So all good to see. Really would be good to get support from the local community as they play their hearts out here to get to that next level. So we're just about ready to restart. It's going to be a throw-in, I believe, for Limeño to restart for the second half of the first half here. 1-1 the score. Limeño coach urging their players on. Looks like we're going to have another substitute. And being a friendly, although it is a cup competition, it is a friendly, so the strategy is going to be a little bit different. Substitutes are going to be a little bit different. And I was wrong before. It is a North Georgia throw-in. Limeño have a lot of players back, but that is sort of their MO right now. They got somebody who tries to loop it in the middle, but getting it out. North Georgia is finding it hard. They have a lot of the possession, but they are finding it hard to get through the Limeño defense. It is tightly packed back there, and that's by design. And here again, number 4 down this right side for Limeño. Blocked off the ball effectively by the number 17 player, Victoria Dominguez. Ferried her off the ball and allowed the North Georgia keeper, Caitlin Carlson, to gather it up and clear it out for the North Georgia attack here. North Georgia in possession. As they come down the other side, trying to find, and offside. Yeah, so a couple of steps offside there. Limeño working that offside trap very well there. So they look to keep them off. So Limeño will put it back into play. 31st minute of the first half. Looking to go long, it looks like, and she does, but only as far as North Georgia. They're looking to come down the middle now. They're finding their players. They got 4 against 4 coming down the middle, taking a shot, and there it is. You can see who that is. Well done down the middle. Played really well as they took possession of the ball in the midfield and worked it right down the middle for a North Georgia goal and the lead at 2-1 just after the water break. So it is now 2-1. North Georgia women over Limeño women. Very effectively done. Waiting to restart here. It looks like there's going to be a substitution. That's what the holdup is here. All right, here we go. Back into play now. Limeño, response time. What can they do to get back into this match? They've been effective in attack. A little vulnerable there in the defense. They've been strong, clogging up the middle, soaking it up, and then getting it down. But that time they let it in fairly easy, as North Georgia found a pathway through that middle to go into the lead. Limeño trying to play it through the middle. It's going to be a foul, though. Free kick for Limeño, coming down deep down that right side. Does have a player down there. Goalkeeper. Oh, Carlson comes out. Effectively got it. Really took a chance in doing it, but she did it very well. And restarts the attack for North Georgia. Here comes North Georgia down the right side. Trying to find that outlet. Continue to move right down the middle again. It's got players in the middle. Got space. Oh, poor pass, though, allows Limeño to take that ball back. Here they come again, trying that counterattack. Miscue on the pass down the right side. And, the goalkeeper came out but missed it. And unfortunately, North Georgia couldn't capitalize on that loose ball. So it'll be a goal kick for Limeño. 2-1 North Georgia women over Limeño women. Pretty good reflection of the game, the score is. And down, collision in the midfield, but Limeño is going to come out ahead. They're on the break again. They're behind the defender. Oh, good stop by Carlson in the goal. 1-on-1. Get a counter-attack. They cannot. Here comes Limeño again, trying to get through. Cross in the middle. Anybody there? Nobody there for it. They try to go into the void over here to the right. So it's going to be a throw to Limeño. See if they collect over. Number 7 trying to ferry the North Georgia player off, but unsuccessful as North Georgia looked to hit a counterattack but unable to do so. And North Georgia again try to work themselves down with some passing, which is what the pattern has been through the week. But they've found some success down this middle. Here they are again, 1-on-1, and again they score. Looks like they found a way to get through that middle by going out wide and then working themselves back through the middle. That's the second time they've done that. And now it is a 3-1 game in the first half, and North Georgia looking to try to pull away. Well done by North Georgia. It's almost a carbon copy of the first one. They got out wide, and then passing through the middle, found themselves with a one-on-one with a goalkeeper, and there's nothing that she could do to keep that out. So that's going to be a critical one. That's going to be a critical goal there, possibly. Plenty of football left, though. Lots of time for Limeño. They have been effective and threatening. But again, North Georgia able to have some success in pressing down low. But here come Limeño. They have some space. Oh, down. Oh, there's going to be an offside, though. It's going to be called offside. So it'll be a free kick at the spot where the offside took place. And she's chosen to go long. They must see something down that middle. Try to exploit it a little bit. Look for a way to get down that left side. It's going to be knocked out by Limeño for a North Georgia throw. So Limeño coach trying to direct back there, trying to get them to mark up. And looking for another ball. I think the other one got away down into the woods. We're surrounded by sort of a foresty kind of area here. Beautiful area. You know, one times it in the middle. There is space there. Can she get turned to take a shot? Couldn't quite do it, but here they still have an opportunity. Still not out. And Limeño finally quell the danger as they clear it out the left side. Not for a counterattack though, but North Georgia have it back in possession. Knocking it back in. Looks like they're now trying to go down that middle. They see something. They're trying to exploit. They find success already with 2 goals right down that middle after coming in from the right. Number 4 again from Limeño. Like I say, she's been very good cutting in, trying to get that shot in. Found somebody. Is she onside? She is offside. Yeah. Good move. I would have thought she would have taken that shot herself as she came in. She cut in and had an opportunity to drill it into the goal mouth, but she chose to try to find the outlet person on the left side. But unfortunately, that person was offside. Now, Caitlin Carlson is going to take the kick for the goalkeeper. She's found her target down there. Here they come down that middle again. Good sliding tackle, but ball is still in play. Trying to cross it in, but easy for the keeper, the Limeño keeper, to take that in. 39th minute, close to the end of the first half. Almost was able to get it. Trying to fight a good battle for the ball there. Limeño trying to get it, but it's North Georgia that comes away with it. There's a lot of space down that middle as they look to do it. Kind of go just beyond on that pass to the left side. She's trying to put it in. Oh no! That is a goalkeeping error. That was a wing and a prayer shot from long distance, and it's going in for North Georgia when it bounced through the grasp of the Limeño goalkeeper. That's going to be one that, you know, me being a former goalkeeper and having that happen to me too, that's one you're not going to forget about. As a goalkeeper, that's something that will keep you up at night. But it happens. It happens from time to time, and you know, you got to get right back up and get out to play. So we're trying to see, don't know if there's an injury or there's a sort of a stoppage in play here. I think there's a injury with a player. Could be the heat as you put water on top of her. It is getting hot out here. This is probably, you know, right now in the 80s, and I'm sure it's a lot hotter there on the synthetic turf. Usually 10 or 15 degrees hotter on the turf than it is in the stands. So A little bit of overheating. Close to halftime, though, they'll be able to go in and get some more hydration and get out of the sun for a little bit. But as I say, look forward to seeing more of the women's division as we start our regional cup. That's sort of our kickoff tournament to introduce the fall season coming up this fall, starting in September. And we have teams from all over Georgia. Hopefully that will be involved. Still taking applications for new teams for the fall as Limeño try to come down that middle. And North Georgia now have it. And they're going to try that, sort of that, what I call a half counterattack that has been effective. Coming on the right side and then trying to turn it in to the middle. They've scored twice that way. And then, of course, that last goal was more or less a goalkeeping error from a long-range shot that normally she would have been able to gather up, but unfortunately right through the grass for a 4-1 goal. But that's what, a game like this is where you kind of get into your match fitness and your match sharpness. And I suspect by the time the Regional Cup start next weekend, which will be right back here, I believe, with North Georgia will be hosting the Kalanji KSA women. Bruno Kalanji's team, who also have a men's team. Actually, all of these women's team have men's teams as well. This is where North Georgia plays their men's home games. And they actually have a game today, a very important game against Dalton United. It's the first ever Dalton derby here, and it could be a title decider, as Dalton United, if they win today for the men, will clinch a division title and first seed in the Georgia division playoffs. But right now we're with the women. North Georgia showing what they're all about with the emphatic win now. Emphatic lead right now. Not a win yet. Don't want to disrespect Limeño, who have plenty of time to get back in this game. They have been effective from time to time. They scored early to equalize at 1-1 early in the first half, in the 6th minute. But since then, it's been all North Georgia. Now a throw in for North Georgia. They're going to let that go out for another throw. Yeah. They're going to let that throw go as well. So we had a lot of discussion about foul throws at ASMG in the back room, but we're not going to worry too much about it right now. Oh, Limeño again gets loose down this right side, tries to curl it in, but it's not going to be any trouble for Carlson in the goal as he kneels down to scoop that up. Just going to take her time, get that back into play. And we got 5 minutes of stoppage. Come in. Oh, North Georgia intercepted that clearance, trying to get it squared up to shoot, but got nothing on it. And here we go down the middle. Oh, number 4, look at the speed coming through, and she's going to get it. And she's pushed down. Don't know, that could be a card, but let's see what happens. She was trying to get behind it. It will be a card. Yellow card, and again, like I said, the number 4 player for Limeño has been very dangerous down the middle, outrunning everything. And she was going to be free and clear in there, and the defender had to bring her down to keep her from going one-on-one with the goalkeeper. So it's going to be a free kick, direct free kick from just the top of the penalty arc, in good position for a shot directly at goal. And the number 4 and number 10 players are standing there. Number 4 looking for a right thing. She's asking for 10 yards. And the referee's giving some instructions there, what he's going to be expecting. Red card. I'm not sure if that may be dissent there, but unfortunate to have a red card in the first half of a friendly like this, but I did not see what happened. I don't think it had anything to do with action, but nevertheless, she's been dismissed from the Community Shield, and North Georgia are down to 10 right before Limeño takes this direct free kick. Now, what will this mean for the game? It's sort of the break that Limeño might need to get themselves back in this game, to get a numerical advantage for more than a half of a game. But I'm going to have to guess it was dissent there that did it. There was a lot of discussion going on after that foul. And it looks like it will be the number 4 player. And again, I apologize. I don't have a roster for the Limeño women, so I don't have names, unfortunately. I'd love to identify who they are, but I'm sure that during the Regional Cup I'll learn and get that information. But right now, just sit back and enjoy. Here we go. Straight in. Oh, nicely done. Just Carlson just did get her fingertips to that one, put it up on the crossbar, and managed to save that ball from going in. And back in. Carlson again gathers it up after the attempt to come in. Oh, Limeño looking to get a little bit more opportunities coming in. She's trying to get to that right side. She tries. Did she hold it? She's on. She's on. Oh, nope. She's off. She's off. She was trying to hold off and stay on side. And right when she broke, she did look over to the linesman to see the AR there to see if she was on or off. And unfortunately for her, she was slightly off there. So it'll be a free kick in the other direction for North Georgia. Nice long clearance there down the middle, but Limeño put it right back to them, trying to find that player down the middle. Push down. That's going to be another foul in a decent position for a free kick for Limeño. Let's see who's going to take it this time. A little bit more emotional than I would have expected for a game like this, but football's a passionate game. And this time we have the number 10. She's going to take a whack at this here. Nice and low. And nicely done from about 25 yards out. What a great goal from the Limeño player, number 7, actually. I'll see here in just a second. Well done. Low and hard, just evaded the wall to the right. Nothing that Carlson could do in the goal, but watch that go in. So what a great time to get a goal back, too. Excuse me, 4-2, yeah, 4-2. And so, yeah, so that was great timing for that free kick. Comes back in to cut the lead to 4-2. And now we got the halftime, and they're going to have to. Both teams are going to have to go and reassess things. I'm not sure again what happened with that red card. I think it was a second yellow. I think it was for dissent, but that gives Limeño a lifeline here with a whole half to play with a player advantage. So as we go into the break right now, it will be 4-2. And we'll be back to start the second half in the next 15 minutes. All right, all right. We're getting ready for the second half, and yeah, with the heat going the way it is in this Community Shield, it's I said earlier in the 80s. I think we're really in the 90s right now, and again, the temperature on that field is going to be really really hot. So we're going to make sure that substitutions are allowed to come off and then go back on in this event, and then of course. We'll keep monitoring things and get a hydration break midway through the second half. But as we start this second half, we're going to see what happens with the man advantage now that Limeño have with that red card that happened in the first half. Thank you. And so we got 45 more minutes to go. And then we'll get underway here shortly. The referees are checking both teams coming in, getting their final instructions on the sidelines. Referees urging them to keep going, or get going rather, I should say. But the girls are really putting in a big effort here. It's really hard the first time in weather like this to have such a lot of heat, and it's a good spirited match as well. A lot of quick play despite the heat and the exhaustion that some of these players already feel. That has not affected the pace of this game. So again, getting ready for their second half here. We got pretty decent crowd here, but it's funny, you'll notice that across from the field there's the aluminum benches there. Most of the fans are behind the camera in the woods, on the hill on the woods, watching the game from there, and I cannot say that I blame them. We're under a cover right off the side of the field, which saves me as I work the camera and do commentary for you. And just to answer, there was some chat in the chat window there. We will have Spanish commentary during the Regional Cup, which starts next week. Commentator Berza, who's worked with us before, is going to be doing some commentary in Spanish. We'll have English as well. And we try to expand it out. We might have French in the near future, working on getting that. And I just want to say, if anyone wanted to join the ASMG team here as a commentator, a camera operator, and the like, you're more than welcome to come on board here and work with us. So as we start the second half, don't forget to, if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and that way you'll get notices of games coming up, and especially events. We also have a podcast, and we do events during the week and during the season for both the men and the women, and the academy. You have the youth academy as well. All right, so there's a little discrepancy. Got a little discrepancy here. They North Georgia was about to start the second half with 11 players, but they had a red card in the first half, dismissal there, so they do have to keep it at 10. We're allowing free substitutions, but red cards count. So here we go to start this second half, and we're underway. And as I catch up with the camera here, so I apologize for that. We'll get the clock on screen here shortly. And already down that right side again. A lot of energy from these players. Oh, she's got on the right. She's gotten a quick shot in just wide within the first few seconds of the second half, rather. And right away you see Limeño trying to take advantage of that player numerical advantage with numbers down that right side. And again, the girls are fatigued right now, and rightly so because of the heat, enormous heat that they're playing in, and the high pace that they've been playing at. Here's a low kick, but it's going to come back the other direction. They have tried to get it through, but it was quelled by the North Georgia defense there. They tried to reset back here by going back to Carlton. Limeño trying to press, trying to keep them down there, that side of the field. And effectively so. Now it looks like it's going to be a Limeño throw. And in it comes. Got somebody in the middle. Goes out wide. Limeño still in possession, trying to work themselves in. They have that advantage. They seem to be using it well now, but North Georgia intercepted here. Trying to start a counterattack. But Limeño is there to kick it out for a North Georgia free kick. He's starting to come in. She's got free on the left side. She can turn if she can, but she cannot. Limeño, defender, actually able to get that stop down that right side. The North Georgia throw. And clear by Limeño. Down the middle, but North Georgia will. Oh, knocked on. Limeño have an opportunity. We have the number 4 player down the left. She's going to get it. Heavy first touch, but can she get to it again? Oh, just over. Really good work to get it over. The defender, they almost got through with a shot on goal. The defender did just enough, but it will be a Limeño corner. Again, we start the second half. It is still 4-2. Yes, and swinger number 4 does do the corner kick coming in. And it goes out again. Going to be a North Georgia throw here, knocked out by Limeño. Limeño coach trying to urge his players on. Number 4, nice interception there. Oh, nicely done. Number 4, she's onside, and she's going to take a shot, and she's going to score. That's been the danger girl all day today. Very hard to control for the North Georgia United defenders there. And again, she gets in, she scores. And now it's back to a closer game now. And it is a factor that they are a player advantage in this heat and now coming back. And hopefully with the free substitutions that we're allowing now, that will help the quality of the game to stay high. We don't want anybody passing out here. It is a preseason friendly, but there is silverware involved. Unique competition we have here that we're starting. Sort of modeling it off to the English model a little bit. Nice little flick on back there. She goes down. It's going to be little North Georgia possession here. So reset. Limeño getting back in position in defense. They're not going to want to give up the initiative here, Limeño. They've scored the last 2 goals to get back to come from 4-1 to now 4-3. And they look hungry enough to do it. Here they come. Oh, poor cross-field pass. Not much on it, and North Georgia's taking advantage of it. But Limeño have kicked it out. And it'll be a North Georgia throw from the right side. A little bit out of our frame here as it's come back into frame. And now it's going to be a corner. Knocked out by Limeño. And we're here, the Community Shield match to kick off the women's division in the UPSL here at Riverbed Park. Here's the in-swinger coming in, grabbed in by the Limeño goalkeeper as loose ball is secured there. Riverbed Park Stadium here in Dalton, Georgia. The first of 2 games today that are broadcast by ASMG. The second, or here, we're doing actually 3 games overall. But we do have a men's game here at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And lead pass there's just outpaced by the Dalton defender there. And now played back to Caitlin Carlson in the North Georgia goal. Yeah. Sarah's asking for it. Okay. And I'm wondering if the goalkeeper handled outside the box there inadvertently. And that's the trouble with a mixed-use field like this. There's so many lines that it's easy to get confused as you're playing. And if you handle outside the box, that's going to be a foul. It's going to be indirect for Limeño, but a scoring opportunity nonetheless. And referee is asking for the 10 yards here. Number 10 is there, who scored a beautiful free kick in the first half for Limeño's second goal. Here she is touched on. So bounces off the wall, but number 10 still has it. Still has it. Takes a shot off the upper arm. Oh, off the post again, number 4. Oh, wow. That second shot, the rebound came back so quickly off there. I didn't even see it on frame, but came off the crossbar, back into play, and now it's going to be Limeño still with the ball. Good opportunity. Good opportunity here for Limeño. Now it'll be a throw-in, or no, it is. I'm sorry, it is a corner. Pardon me, made a mistake there. This right foot is going to outswing. Try to find it, head it down. And collected by Carlson in the North Georgia goal there. It's just that attack kind of petered out after some excitement there. Oh. 9 for Limeño, still with the ball. Fighting hard for it, but North Georgia now can have a little bit of a break, a short-handed break. Finding somebody off to the right side. Will she take a shot? She has. It's going to be easily taken by the Limeño goalkeeper. No real venom on that shot. Couldn't get any power behind it. And here come Limeño trying to get it downfield. They're finding some room down that middle. Obviously with the player advantage, they're taking advantage of a little bit more possession than they had in the first half. Oh. Trying to find that number 4 down the middle again, but fouled nonetheless. So we're going to have a substitute. Try to keep the fresh legs on as much as possible. Give some of the girls a break here in this oppressive heat. Here we go. Now North Georgia to put it back into play. And down. A little scramble in front of North Georgia. Take it. Got possession back. It was Limeño had trouble clearing that out, and North Georgia fortunate to get a shot off, and unfortunate not to have much venom on it. And again, lively number 4. It's coming in. Swinging in. Oh, boy, nicely done. Coming across the middle. And Carlson was able to handle it. Unfortunately, the ball went straight for the goalkeeper for Limeño. Against Limeño, rather. And North Georgia going to try to work themselves out, but unfortunately for them, Limeño have it. They're trying to cut it down the middle again. They have done it successfully. Blocked front, but she still has the ball. Can she turn? She is unable to. North Georgia able to get that ball and knock it out. It did go out off of a Limeño player, so it will be a North Georgia. Boy, that was close to a foul throw, but they're going to let that go. And down the right side we go. Will they get down there with this counterattack? And it's going to go out for a Limeño throw now. Okay. So looking for it. She's throwing it in now. It's a little bit out of the picture for us, unfortunately. But it's back into play now. Long pass. He's got him. It's onside, number 4. She's looking for help down the middle. She's got a marker on her, sliding it in. Did she get him? Back to number 4. Trying to cross it in, taken by Carlson in the goal. Another good opportunity forward. At this point, it's going to be anybody's game, and we're in the 59th minute. And that was sort of a wasted clearance there. Didn't really have a direction to go in. That's a wasted pass down, long ball down the alley for Limeño. So one bad pass deserves another, I guess. Here's Carlson's kick. Goes to the middle. And maybe a little bit of fatigue kind of sitting in with them. But they're fighting for the ball. Here's Limeño coming down this left side. He's got some space to work with. Number 4 through. That's going to be a call foul. It's going to be free kick for Limeño. And more players. All right. We're going to have a few. We're going to have Limeño. Obviously, North Georgia's going to sub out 3 players to come on for the free kick here. And these girls are running their hearts out, trying to get the advantage in the game. Very close game. And I do believe the dismissal in the first half has a lot to do with Limeño getting back into this game. Strategy and technique has changed for North Georgia as they try to hold on. Once led 4-1, now it's 4-3. And here's number 10, who scored a beautiful free kick in the first half. She goes long. Oh, just over the top there, didn't go in. It's going to be called offside anyway. So even if it had gone in, it was not going to count. Here's the kick going to the midfield. They fight for it in the middle. And North Georgia, will he save it from going out? I think she did. She did. It's a scrap down the right side, but it's going out for another North Georgia throw in. And there's the here come Limeño trying to find their way in. Came off an arm, and it is going to be called foul there. Be a free kick for Limeño. Limeño very much in the ascendancy here as we get into the 62nd minute of the game. We're now going to look at a free kick for Limeño, the number 7 player. She's going to put it in. Got players down there, but the header goes off the mark. Be a goal kick. This being the first ever women's UPSL Georgia women's game. And the Georgia Conference now joins several other conferences with women's teams in a women's division. And eventually the plans are to have an academy for the women as well. Be a full pro development setup here. As Limeño look for a way to go in, they're battling in. North Georgia trying to sit back and take the pressure and keep that pressure off. Number 5, long shot just over the bar. Limeño definitely looked the more hungry. As I said earlier, the player advantage. And another ball makes it into the woods. So look, and Carlson's finding an extra match ball. She's coming back. And we were going to have some ball boys here, but unfortunately I think they were coming from Atlanta, got caught in traffic, Atlanta traffic, and anybody who lives in this area knows what that's about. So we have coaches out there now doing the ball boys work. Props to them. Here comes Limeño just battling it down the middle. They got to break down the left side here, ferried out by the North Georgia fullback. But Limeño still with the high pressure on her and was able to dribble it out. Oh, Limeño thought that was going to be their ball there. It looked like it came off a North Georgia player, but referee says no. So we start with North Georgia. Throw in. But nonetheless, Limeño get the ball back. Trying to come in the middle. Oh, almost got it through. There was a player there with space, but intercepted by North Georgia. It's come off a North Georgia player. Now it's a Limeño throw in. Number 9 player looking to find somebody. Limeño preparing another substitution, and here as play continues, North Georgia trying to get the ball out and managed to get it back to Carlson in goal, and she has plenty of time and space to get the ball back into play. Trying to find an outlet, but there are yellow shirts everywhere at this point. Here comes Limeño down this right side. They got space. It's going to come off the North Georgia player. It will be a Limeño throw. It's going to be a substitute here. Number 11 is going to come on for Limeño. And Limeño substitutes already come off the pitch here. Ball is clipped out, so it's going to be a corner kick for Limeño as North Georgia prepares their own substitute here. Another opportunity for Limeño. Here comes the call. Touched out. Oh, wow. Nice work by Carlson in goal. She came for that ball, got it, and is throwing it out of danger. Now, what can North Georgia do? Can they get that possession game going that they had back in the first half? Trying to go long. She is on side, but the ball is just a bit too far out. Goalkeeper had easily cleared it. Limeño now coming back. Will they counterattack? They're looking for it. They are trying to. Coming down the middle, trying to find someone out the right. Ball looped a little high there. Gave plenty of time for Carlson to get the ball. And here we go. Oh. Ball was loose behind the Limeño defense, but no North Georgia player was in position. But here they are now with the ball. Trying to find their way through. There's a good sequence of passing there. Should have tried to finding that right side now. Really good position. You got players in the middle. Trying to reach them in the middle. Oh, and it's fumbled by the goalkeeper, but it's going to be fumbled out along the end line for a corner kick. And we got a substitute for North Georgia, number 20 coming in. And now, play will restart with the free kick. The corner kick here. Number 12 comes in, headed down. Oh boy, but not able to control it. Goalkeeper was able to fall on it. Limeño able to catch the clearance. Now they're coming back. Knocked out by Limeño, but only as far as North Georgia in their half of the field. Trying to find their way through. Oh, wow. Yeah, skip through, but it's going to be a foul. As Carla Hernandez is drawing the foul here. I wonder if Hernandez is going to go down there. She's not marked right now to the right, but now they're going to find somebody to mark her. And we have Nancy Pass about to take this free kick, right-footed player. She's got minutes. She got players to the left. She's going to curl it in. She's got it. Oh, then this ball's loose, but nobody was there to collect it and put it in. Goalkeeper came out, unfortunately missed it. Ball was free, but beyond any player to do anything about it, go out for a goal kick. With the score 4-3, and we're going into the 70th minute now. Still plenty of time for either team to do something with this game. First ever women's Georgia Conference game here. It's the Community Shield. And Limeño trying that quick counterattack they've been so effective with, especially in the second half. So we got it here. Limeño trying to get into place. They're trying to get this equalizer. Be a throw in. Yeah, going to be a throw in now for North Georgia. Now there's going to be a water break, and I'm sure that they'll be glad to see this. All right, so as I said before, this is the First ever Community Shield, first ever Georgia Conference game for the women. The women's division is brand new here in Georgia. We have teams and players that are getting themselves organized for the Regional Cup coming up next week. That is going to be a 3-team competition, and it's going to be between these two teams, Limeño and North Georgia, and Kalanji Pro Profile has a women's team that's going to participate in this division, and they will actually be playing North Georgia here next week. KSA women will be, and so that's going to be for a trophy and bragging rights in the women's division, and that's really the kickoff for the fall season that's going to come up in the end of August, September, and start. So stay tuned, like and subscribe on our ASMG YouTube channel, and you'll get automatic updates and information about upcoming games. As we get closer to the end of this game, we're going to be able to get you to another North Georgia game. This time it'll be for the men. They'll be hosting Dalton United, who are looking to win their second championship in as many seasons. Dalton United, of course, won the Division I title for the men in the fall season for UPSL Georgia in Division I. And they are currently in first place in the Premier. So they've gone after a promotion from Division I directly to the summit in the Premier Division. So be interesting to see what happens there. Atlanta United also with them, waiting for them to falter so that they can take the lead. As we see North Georgia trying to get down there after this water break. They've got players forward. It was clear by Limeño, but it's gone over the touchline for a throw-in for North Georgia. So Stephen Johnson will be here for the call of the North Georgia Dalton game, and he'll go over all the details of who can do what depending on what happens with this game. Boy, that looked like a handball there. And it was, and so that's going to be a Limeño free kick. These girls have really played their hearts out today. And the long free kick down the right side. And now trying to cross field. Carlson tries to come out and get that, and she does. North Georgia trying to get closer. Limeño trying to get closer and closer to that equalizer. Yeah, wow, look at that battle right there between the two players. Well done. Oh, but it's a foul call against North Georgia. It'll be a Limeño free kick. A little far out for a direct, but it's an opportunity. Lots of yellow shirts going forward. North Georgia falling back. No real wall here. Let's try this. North Georgia player tried to sneak in there a little bit, and unfairly so. Long shot, not far off the mark though, so it'll be a goal kick. It hits the American Gridiron crossbar. And here's the goal kick. Going to be taken by the fullback this time. Head it back in. Limeño. It's going to be a foul again against North Georgia after that tussle for the ball there, just outside, maybe about 8 yards outside the penalty area. Not a bad opportunity to get something in towards goal. And number 4, who's played very well today, is stepping up for this one. Right-footed player is going to try to in-swing this with some of the attacking players coming in from the right side. North Georgia trying to mark up there. And here it's going to loop it in. It's going to look for that outlet to the right, but unfortunately fails to connect. And that's going to be a goal kick for North Georgia. Four to 3 here. North Georgia United in the lead. Down to 10 players after a second yellow. Gave a red to a North Georgia player, we believe, for dissent. Unusual in a game like this, but football is a passionate game, and it's true for the men, it's true for the women. And here's a ball down the middle here. It's got a little, opportunity came and went for North Georgia here. Here come Limeño. Yeah, almost got it through. And kicks it out to quell that danger. So it'll be a North Georgia throw here. Good sequence of play by both sides there. So throw in there. North Georgia trying to keep that possession there. They still have the lead, however narrow it is right now. Down a player. Limeño understand that they can get back into this game. And it's going to be kicked out, still fought. So that'll be a Limeño throw in. Throw in. Battle for the ball there, possession. Who's going to come away with it? Limeño has. And tries to find it down that right side. Carlson's going to collect that just inside the penalty area. She has to be careful. She's already handled outside that box once. Like I say, it's hard on the field like this with so many lines going every which way. It's easy to get confused. Oh, nice long shot. Oh, just over. Almost caught Carlson out in goal. It is off the gridiron crossbar, but number 4 almost dipped that ball in for the equalizer. Yeah. All right. North Georgia with the goal kick clearance. Got a substitute coming on. Both teams trying to keep fresh legs on the field. And challenging conditions here. And here they go. North Georgia, quality possession here. Trying to slide it in with Limeño in the right place here. Keeper picked it up. I don't know. They're saying that was a back pass, but I think don't think it was strictly a back pass, which of course is not allowed to be picked up by the goalkeeper. I think it was a half clearance really than anything else, but it's ancient history now as we start now with North Georgia coming up this right side. Got some space down this right side. There's players in the middle. Can she get that crossover? She does, but only as far as the Limeño goalkeeper. And Limeño very weak clearance by the goalkeeper right to a North Georgia player. Fatigue is going to be playing a part in some of this. A lot of heavy legs out there. But she is not punished for that poor clearance. That's a better clearance from her. And it is ferried out for a throw. A North Georgia throw. All right, we are less than 10 minutes of regular time to go. I'm sure there will be a minute or two of stoppage time. And Limeño come out here. They're trying to find some space off to this right side. Have plenty of space here. It's being closed down now. Number 4 player tries to turn to get down, but is met by the challenge of the North Georgia fullback there. Put out for a throw. Number 24 for Limeño, throw in. Another. All right. That's going to go out again. It's going to be a Limeño throw. Sorry, a little bit out of the picture here for you. But here we back in. Challenged by Limeño, but North Georgia come away with it. Still North Georgia. On a mini break now. She's got people there. She's getting caught out, though. That looked like a bit of fatigue that caused that. She had players in the middle, but she just couldn't get oriented to make the pass across. But here come Limeño with an opportunity here. Chasing the ball, but Carlson has picked it up very effectively. She's done real well in the goal all day. But as time gets close, an equalizer doesn't look like it's out of the question. Limeño player's gone down injured. The play continues. We got North Georgia trying to get down this right side, cleared by the Limeño player. And referee wants to stop play here. Just check on the player. Looks like she's taking a bit of a knock in the lower leg there. Looks like she's going to walk that off, though. It's got to be tough in the heat, and taking those challenges is easy to get. It's going to be a drop ball by the referee. Limeño puts it back into play. It's going long down this right side, finding them. And here comes Limeño. Quick give and go. Way outside of Limeño player there. So it'll be a free kick to Limeño. It's going to probably put it long down there, trying to get something in there. Time running out of. Sort of back and forth in the middle, but Limeño trying to come away with some type of attack here. Trying to go down that right side. Little far for everybody. Carlson's going to easily take that up. Just got to watch out not to walk out of the penalty area as she did before. And Limeño again with the attack. This has been more of a Limeño second half there. I think a lot of this has to do with the fatigue of North Georgia as well as the man advantage that Limeño do have. Oh, nice skip through. Long shot just over the bar. Good attempt. We're going to have 2 substitutions, 1 for each club here. Very, very close game, very competitive. And now we're ready for restart here. North Georgia will put it back into play. Goal kick. Yeah. Challenged in the middle, and North Georgia come away with the possession. Oh, nice interception. A little slow to react on the Limeño player, but now they've got a chance inside. Oh, almost scooted in below the goalkeeper there. Good save from Limeño. Yeah, you had the feeling the next goal, if North Georgia scores, could be the clincher, but if Limeño scores, we could be pushed towards a penalty kick out. Oh, nicely down across the middle, but it's just snagged by Carlson in the goal. Boy, just a hair away from a tap in for the number 9 player. I just gotta get nervous when I see her walk towards the end of the penalty area, Carlson, but she's gotten it right now. So. Oh, a little back and forth there in the middle. Trying to get that ball on the ground. Scuffle. Got a Limeño player down here. I think yeah, it looks like it might be cramps, I think maybe. Yeah, I tell you what, it's daylight today. Number 4 player has been doing a lot of running down this left side in both halves, and it's easy to get dehydrated and stress those muscles out, and they start to lock up like that. So it's like she's going to try to keep going. Got the trainer out there trying to stretch those muscles a little bit. I think we've all been there. It's no fun having those leg cramps. As she gets up, hopefully it doesn't lock up. She's going to have to go out for a bit. As we get into the 89th minute here. Time definitely a factor now. Limeño searching for a equalizer in extra time and possibly penalties to decide the cup, or the shield rather. It's not a cup, it's a shield. And it'll be another drop ball by the referee. Limeño put it back into play. And she's going to choose to dribble it on through. To restart. Number 4 player is preparing to come back on, so she's going to try to come back and play. Oh, she's got, nice first time try. Just off by the number 9 player from Limeño. Just couldn't get it under control, but a good effort. We are officially in the 90th minute now. Looking to see how much stoppage time we're going to have. And put back into play by North Georgia. Lots going to depend on how much stoppage time we do get. Probably not too much time. We've had a couple of goals scored, of course, and We are at 90 minutes. North Georgia with a throw. Here comes Limeño. Got some space down this left side. Trying to come through the middle, though. North Georgia trying to hold on here. Nice long shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Limeño still with the ball. Trying to get around. She's going to get squared up to her. Another shot. North Georgia, what a frantic end to the game here. It's got Limeño trying to get back in. North Georgia trying to hold on with 10 players. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Can you believe it? In stoppage time, Limeño are going to get a penalty try. With a chance to equalize her and force this game into extra time. It's like the Limeño player was injured in that. They're going to see about getting the trainer out. She's getting up now. I think she's going to be okay. Number 4 player down again with leg cramps. So we'll see what happens. Number 7 now, picking up Caitlin Carlson in the goals. Going to try to stop this and preserve North Georgia's lead deep in stoppage time in the second half. Tense moment for both teams. And here's a try, and it goes in. 4-4. Limeño has ripped themselves back into this game at stoppage time. Fully deserved after such a wonderful second half that they have had. They have had the player advantage. But boy, what a very, very clutch time with the penalty. All right. So now we'll see what happens. We got 4-4. Can you believe it? North Georgia get us back underway. Now, basically a brand new game here. Now Limeño looks like they want to try to win this in regular time if they can. They do have the advantage in man power here as they try to work themselves in. But they've kicked it out. It's going to be a North Georgia throw deep in their own half. 4-4. Yeah. Limeño trailed at one point 4-1. North Georgia getting 4 first half goals. And we are scheduled to have 2 10-minute extra times before going to penalties, but we may, depending on the weather, go straight to penalties. We'll have to see with the weather being the way it is. And there's a long shot in, easily taken by Carlson in the goal. Battle with the ball there. It's going to be a foul call against Limeño for North Georgia. Free kick. See, we're now 4 minutes in. Ball is clear. North Georgia trying to sneak that ball down to the other side. They do have a throw in now. And here that throw in is knocked out. All right, so that's going to be the end of regular time. And let's see what kind of conclusion we're going to have for this game here.
It's up. It's not.
Yeah. So we'll take a quick break here as we get ready for the extra time, and we'll have some more details for you in just a moment. All right, so we're preparing ourselves for extra time here. Limeño have done the next to impossible, coming from 4-1 behind to tie in stoppage time with a penalty call right near the final whistle of regulation time. So now we're going to have two 10-minute extra time periods. And if it's still square after that, we'll go straight to penalties to decide who wins this Community Shield for spring 2023. And what a way to start off the women's conference here in the Georgia division. These girls have really played their hearts out. And it's going to be interesting to see how this second half works itself out. North Georgia, of course, getting their final instructions from their coach. It's been a very, very interesting game. North Georgia, of course, dominating possession early on, but Limeño were threatening on the break. North Georgia, of course, scoring in the first 3 minutes of the game. Limeño came back, scored within 2 minutes to equalize. And it was a back and forth affair until late in the second half when North Georgia had a flurry of goals. Two from really good breakaways and one off a really bad mistake from the goalkeeper for Limeño when the ball bounced through her hands and into the back of the net. And it looked like nearly game over at that point with 4-1. But unfortunately for North Georgia, they had a player sent off very close to the halftime. It looked like a second yellow for dissent. And then in the second half, Limeño found that second gear, that higher gear, and managed to get themselves back in the game with two good goals. And then, of course, we just saw the penalty kick there in deep in stoppage time, I believe the 4th minute of stoppage time. So now it's going to be anybody. It's a brand new, literally a brand new ball game, and we'll see who can outlast the conditions and who can get that last bit. Again, as I said, we have extra time here. 2 10-minute halves, followed by penalties if the teams are still square after those halves. Now we will play them the halves completely. This is not sudden death, and so there's opportunity. Even if you go down in extra time, you can still find yourself with an opportunity to get back in and maybe even get the win. So hard to know who the man of the match would be in this case, or the women in the match would be at this time. But I think my vote would go for the number 4 player for Limeño, the right winger, who has scored a couple and has been threatening throughout the game. So strategies are been put into place. And now Limeño getting themselves ready. They've come so far, and they probably would want to take a victory for the Community Shield back to Atlanta. And it'll be a good little start to the Regional Cup. Referee asking for the ladies to get back onto the field, and we'll get underway. And as I said before, we do have another game scheduled. So lots of football today. We have an ASMG crew watching over the Division I struggles of UMA FC down in Opelika, Alabama, playing against Volpe FC, the two teams that are trying to vie for the Division I title and that automatic promotion berth to Premier for next season. UMA are safely in the playoff picture. The only question is now, will they be able to outlast and actually win the division? There'll be 2 teams coming up from Division I for the fall season. 1 team going down. Yeah. So this is now we go into extra time. And we are underway in the first period of extra time. Limeño. Good challenge by the number 8 player, but cleared by North Georgia. Limeño look to continue their late dominance in the game with the player advantage, but North Georgia trying to press, trying to get that ball back, but just unable to. And here down the middle again, Limeño is going to be offside. The flag goes up. So now it's going to be a free kick for North Georgia. Touches through Limeño. Oh, poor touch from there. And North Georgia get a break here with the throw in the opponent's half. Trying to thread it through. Got some openings there. Try to get knocked off. It's going to be called foul. Free kick for North Georgia. Referee asking for the 10 yards. Gets it. Looks like it's going to be the number 22, Jadra Martinez, coming up for the free kick. She kicks it long, trying to find. Whoa! And it's gone in. Can you believe it? Martinez. That was nearly 45 yards, I believe. Jadra Martinez. What a goal. Wow, what a way to get back into the game. 5-4 now. From an amazing free kick from distance. I think slightly misjudged by the goalkeeper. But they now have the advantage in extra time. That's going to be a very important goal. Now Limeño chasing the game again. They've drawn it back twice already. So can they do it for a third time? We're in response time now for Limeño in extra time, the first period of extra time in this now 5-4 game led by North Georgia. Limeño trying to thread it through. What a break for North Georgia because they were on the back heel for much of the second half. And with a player disadvantage, then it's always going to be an uphill battle, but they've done it, gotten back in front. But there's still a lot of time left for either team to do what they need to do. Just goes out for a North Georgia throw. Finding space. Back and forth in the middle here. Limeño kicked out by North Georgia. They're going to call that a North Georgia throw. Okay. Come off a Limeño player. And here they come down the middle. Kind of tussling for the ball here in the midfield. Limeño trying to find space, finds it down the right side. Limeño trying to mark up. Limeño gets around that corner. He's got a person in the middle. It's gone out. It's going to be a corner. Another opportunity for North Georgia playing with a player disadvantage. They're looking, the ball has gone into the woods, but they do have a ball there by the net, so they're going to use that one. All right, here we go. North Georgia ahead now, 5-4. Midway through the first period of extra time. Ball short, knocked out by Limeño. Will be another corner kick. They're going to have to take that ball. I think we're out of match balls here. Wow, it's an amazing end to the regular time period with a penalty deep in stoppage time, and now what looked like a 45-yard or 40-yard free kick that looped in over the goalkeeper just under the bar for the North Georgia advantage now at 5-4. And here comes the cross in. There's men in the middle, but Limeño successfully clears it out, but only as far as North Georgia, trying to knock it back in. And here we go. Limeño now with the ball, trying to claw their way back. Limeño now with a little confidence, trying to keep that possession, get some of that time off the clock, and possibly steal another goal. And 97th minute now. Go, trying to find it. And 21, trying to get it through. Ferry by the defender, trying to just knock it back to the goalkeeper. That was very close. The Limeño player just couldn't quite get there. Cleared successfully by Carlson in goal. And it's going to be a foul. Clip from behind. It's going to be a card. Most likely it is. Not had a lot of cards, but we did have a red in the first half, which was a result of a second yellow. A little quick for the referees. Going to make them retake. Crystal's going to be substituted. In the chat, we see the Crystal's brother saying, "Step up that game there, Crystal." See what they can do. Ball goes down long. North Georgia trying to work this way out, and they have done so. He's trying to get down that left side. Nice tackle from Limeño to stop that attack. It's going to be a throw for North Georgia. Oh, Limeño still with the ball, trying to turn and get there. It's going to be called foul. Limeño get another opportunity. We're 98th minute. We're less than 2 minutes to the halftime of extra time. And we will play the full 2 halves to see if we can get a winner out of that. If we still have a draw after that, if we get a draw after that, then it'll go to penalty kicks, or spot kicks as they call them. Blocked by North Georgia. It's going to go out for a Limeño throw. And there's a throw. Wow, that's a somewhat of a foul throw there. Seen a few of those today, but kind of letting those go for now. But this time, they got called. So, oh, nice move by the 22 player, Jedra Martinez, the scorer of that wonderful free kick in the extra time. Put a good move there to try to get out, but Limeño did stop the breakout. Martinez with the long clearance there. Coming back the other way to number 10 for Limeño. Stopped by fullback, but Limeño still have it. Long shot right to Carlson in the goal. Easy to take for her. All right, what a game. Appropriate. So that's the end of the first half of extra time. So we're going to have a quick break, and we'll come back to finish out this second half of extra time. And we'll see if Limeño can come back and tie for a third time in the game, or if North Georgia is going to take the victory and the shield for the inaugural Community Shield for the Georgia Conference women. Back in just a moment. right, now we're getting ready to start for the final 10 minutes of this match. We're going to go into extra time, the second half. And it's going to be so as we have it here, it's 5-4 to North Georgia. And Limeño will start us off in the second period of extra time. Long down the side. Both coaches urging their players on. Limeño desperately trying to get something going here. Time no longer on their side, but they've already proven that they can play in clutch positions to get something out, but they're going to get a offside call here. Free kick to North Georgia. Long down, Limeño. Will she clear it? She's going to try to set it back. No, she's going to clear it out the middle. And that's going to be, it's kind of a desperate clearance. Got a little bit of a, maybe an injured player here. It's taking a knock. A Limeño player in the middle of the field. She's trying to limp it off. It looks like it's going to be leg cramps. Getting that towards the end of the game for both sides here, I think. Players being stretched to their limit. What a way to start the women's conference, though. Had a sniff of a chance there for North Georgia to extend their lead, but Limeño keeper had that well under control. North Georgia here, can we get it? Got stretched through. We got a little space down here with number 4. She's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can she place it? She does, and it's going to be a goal. What a breakaway. Done that all game long, number 4 for Limeño, and she's brought Limeño back level on 5. So in the second half, we've had a goal each side of the extra time. She's pulled up a couple of times with leg cramps, and even now it looks like she's maybe a little bit bothered by it. But it's 5-5 all square. And this game can go to penalties if it ends square, so we're there now. Now down to Limeño down there. Oh, she's got somebody in the middle there, but pass was a little too far out in front. Picked up by the Limeño goalkeeper. Clear it up to the middle, but only as far as North Georgia midfield. Kind of a loose back pass or pass there that almost got loose for Limeño, but here come North Georgia coming the other way. Trying to find that outlet down the right side, intercepted by Limeño. But poor pass by Limeño puts it back to North Georgia. Trying a deep cross. Not a bad idea, but oh, he's in there now. Can he get it? And it's in for North Georgia. And North Georgia have come back in response time to take that lead back. It is now 6-5. What a way to do it. I mean, it's clutch from Limeño, then clutch from North Georgia. And they're determined to end this thing without going to spot kicks. Sorry, we'll get the goal scores for you after the game and put together a nice little highlight package for you, because there's a lot of highlights in this game. Now what can happen now? Will Limeño get another chance to equalize, or will North Georgia hold on to lead and maybe even extend it? It's hard to say. Ball goes out. It's going to be a North Georgia throw. 6-5. Like I say, going into this game, having not seen either one of these teams, it was hard to know what to expect. And now we have a good idea of what we're dealing with the women. A lot of skill on display, a lot of heart, determination, teams that have come back against adversity, against the elements. Good entertainment value. There we go. North Georgia throw in. North Georgia is shorthanded with 10 players, but with the advantage on the scoreboard in the second period of extra time. It's going to be a North Georgia throw in here and deep in the Limeño defensive half. Oh, nice save, and cleared. Fingertip save there. That could have been 7. But North Georgia still have the ball on the edge, trying to work their way back in. Trying to work their way the other way. Oh, going long. Oh, just over. Long shot. Just long here. That's going to go out for a goal kick here. What a game. All right, long kick from Limeño. Oh, nicely done. Nice hustle from North Georgia to get that ball back, but errant pass there puts it back to North Georgia. And here comes Martinez coming up the middle. Good tackle from Limeño to quell that. Now here comes Limeño trying to come back with a counterattack. They have space on the right side. Number 4 down the middle. What can they do? Looking for that equalizer. Oh, off to the side. Lost their balance at the last critical moment. Ferried by a North Georgia defender. So that's going to go out for a goal kick. We are now going now. Less than five minutes to go. Oh, heavy. Okay, so I see, the heavy challenge there. I think the referee delayed looking for advantage that did not materialize, so he called it back for the foul, which is what you should do. Yeah, the referee's trying to explain that now as to why he was delayed in calling that foul. But that is the appropriate thing the referee was supposed to do in that case. If he sees an advantage, he's not going to call to break the advantage for the team that's been fouled. But if the advantage does not materialize, he can call the foul. Oh, so no, it's because of the head. It's a drop ball. So it's because of the head clash that he stopped. So the commentator told you a lie there. They fight to get off that right side. Limeño desperately trying to get back in. Yeah, we're running very quickly out of time here. Down to less than 2 minutes of regular time. We will probably have a minute or two of stoppage at the end of extra time. And as it is, North Georgia will win the first ever Community Shield for the Georgia women. Referee has indicated 1 minute of stoppage time to be added. North Georgia now, I'm sure the strategy is going to be to hold on if they can. But Limeño doesn't want to let them off like that. Here we go. On that right side. Oh, tried to clear that and kind of whiffed on that. But did manage to get out. Limeño back in control, though, trying to get it in. We're in the last minute of stoppage time now. Less than 30 seconds and a minute of stoppage time to be added on. And here come North Georgia taking off precious seconds. Long range shot, not sure that was necessary. They could have kept that time and bleed the rest of that time off. We're in the final minute of extra time, and then we'll get one minute of stoppage at the end of this, at least. Okay, Limeño. Urgency has to be the rule of the day now for Limeño. And North Georgia doing what they need to, kill those seconds. Waste the time. Yeah, go long is what they're asking. Critical header there from North Georgia. Less than a minute of play left. Trying to get it down, North Georgia. Critical interception there. Now it's just time. Now it's just hold on to the ball. Trying to find the extra person. All they need to do is hold on. Just a few more seconds. And they'll have the Community Shield. Oh, look at this. Oh, here you go. Again, oh, what a clutch clearance from Carlson in goal. And there you go. There you have it. The first ever Georgia Community Shield won by
the final score.
North Georgia.
North Georgia United 6, LGSA 5. Let's hear it for North Georgia United, your Georgia Women's Community Shield champions.
All right, so I had to go down and do a little presentation there, but we're going to sign off here now as North Georgia take their final Community Shield pictures there with UPSL official photographer Krishna Cobb. But thank you for viewing us, and again, like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. And look forward to announcements about the Regional Cup for the women, which starts next week. Kalanji KSA women come here to play Dalton women, who just won the Cup. And then we'll have the rest of the Cup games on ASMG. You'll get notices if you click subscribe and the bell notification. And then we'll see about how it goes for the fall season with all the teams and the additional teams that come out. But stay tuned for 7 p.m. We have the next game, which is also here, North Georgia United men, who are vying to stay in a playoff spot, are going to be playing against Dalton United FC, who, with a victory today, could win the division for the Premier Division for their second title in a row. So it's all to play for. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Thank you for watching the Atlantic Soccer Media Group's coverage of UPSL soccer.